Hello my spuds and buttons, I'm Vicky, this is Cat Mum Crafts, this is Tyler, and this is also Is It Finished Friday. One thing is, well, it's not finished, but it's at a point where I can go no further. So if you remember the blanket I was making during Advent and then getting the extra stripes put on, I've now finished the extra stripes. Now last time, that's upside down. Let's try that again. I have now finished the extra stripes. Thanks, Ty. Now last time we met, we were there, so we've grown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripes. No, don't stand on that. And we're ready to go for next Advent. Now what I'm going to do is unclip this eventually. There we go. Yes, there are a multitude of ends, millions of ends. Now, you're going to have to climb over that, Baba. Thousands of ends. I'm just going to envelope them in when it's done with a border. So that can now go in the Christmas box, ready for Christmas. Huzzah! So what else have I been working on? My boggy blanket. I've finally been in a position to pick that back up, and we are still upside down. Not very good at this shenanigans, am I? We are. We were there last time. We're there now. I've only got one more ball of this ready yellowy one. 2 more of this bluey reddy one, and one in a big chunk of the greeny blue. And then I'm going to put a border on it. I'm using Cinnamon's boggy blanket pattern, although sadly I can't afford to send them to Boggy Creek because I'm in the UK and the postage is beyond silly. But it is going to a very good cause. There's a lady local to us, excuse me, I need a slurp of my coffee, who was very badly injured in a house fire and lost everything. So while I can't help in huge terms, what I can do is give her some blankets. So that one's going to go to that lady and a few others when they're done. I am going to be making one of those for myself in more me colours eventually. Now Boggy's not probably going to get very much love because at the time of filming it's 31st of January. So I will need to start working on my February assorted squares. But when they're all done, picking that back up. So, what next? My crocheted version of the Geo Gradient. So, last time we talked about it, I'd got to there. Previously I'd finished off that diamond shaped edging and that wing, although this wing does need some more work. So I've finished the diamond edging, done the point at the bottom, and I'm really chuffed with how that worked out. Completely randomly I decided to do 4 rows of each colour and it worked. Hey! And that was out pre-thinking. And I'm now starting on the wing, and I'm doing 8 rows of half double in each colour, and then starting the colour again for the wing. Whence? What kind of a word is whence? I know it's a real word, but it means like from where in the past tense. Anyway, when, bit of old English for you there. When I've finished this wing and done all the ends, I'm going to even this wing out somehow to make it match up. Whereas the knitted one is downstairs. I'm going to go as my mum's birthday present. I'm keeping the blue crochet one. So I think that's everything. Yes, my comfort blanket is momentarily paused because I've not needed to work on it because my mood's lifted a little bit, tiny bit. So, yay! What else? Yes, I've decided I'm not going to do the Weston Knits MCAL anymore. It's too much stress for me, and really nobody needs it. Nobody needs the stress. Yeah. And once I've finished my Geogradient, which is a whip, I'll be moving on to the Hectors and the dumpling bag, and then the Easy Peasy shawl. I'm hoping to get the Hectors and the dumpling bag as well as the Geogradient finished in February, but if I don't, I don't. And I'm going to do one new start through to the end for every 2 whips that I've got going on. That way I clear my whips first. Woohoo! Bonus! So my next new start will be the Blue Bonnet shawl, I think by Marley Bird. I'm not sure. Which I'm using Thing One's Christmas present for. And in my first thing in the morning crochet, which is, hi, what are you doing? Okay. Which is, when I get up, I do an hour and a half-ish of amigurumi. So I've been working on my February's Monday Gurumi. Once that's finished, I'm going to get maybe a day's worth of capybara for thing 2. And then there's something else which I'll be moving on to, which I think is for a future video, but I'm not entirely sure because my brain's fried at the moment. So that's that. I will let you go because I've babbled at you for a little while. Look after yourselves, please, because if you don't look after yourselves, you can't look after anybody else, and I would miss you if you weren't here. In the immortal words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to one another, and as ever, love you 9000. Bye! If the clicker agrees with me.